Alright, we're going live. I see we have some people in here. Yeah, this is like a surprise live stream, so I don't know how this is gonna go. We have the unlisted. Yeah, I remember you from a long time ago. Yeah, it's been a while. We have Glitch in here. Yeah, we got 11 people here. There's like a delay between my two screens. Oh my god, I got like a sore throat today, so we'll see how that goes. Sander, what's up, Sander? I have even less brain power today than usual, so expect unhingedness. Yeah, me too. My dog, I don't know if you guys could see this spot right here. I was playing with my dog last night. He slammed me in the face, so I've been a little bit weird since then. I think good. Hey, Jan's here. What's up, Jan? We have Astrum. All right, we got some people in here, so I think we're just gonna kind of start. Actually, I need to first open my drink. What do I have today? Kiwi strawberry sparkling bev. So let's see if I can open this without exploding it everywhere. These things always look at the bubbles. Carefully, carefully. Oh, too close. We have a beverage stream right now. I need this for my sore throat. All right, so what we are doing today. Let's jump on over here. We're doing a few things today. Mainly, this is just I have some client work I want to get done before the Christmas break, so I'm gonna be doing that. We'll talk about this in a second. So I'm gonna show you this project first. This is the Cyberdeck, the same client. He's probably watching right now. Hi. So this is a project that's been going on for a while. Yeah, projects plural that we're kind of doing today. We have like a few things. We have a thing here I have to desolder and stuff. We're doing some stuff, but first, this is the Cyberdeck thing. So this is a screen. We have this PCB I designed with him. So we have this kind of here, which is the board for the screen. We're not going to really touch on that. We're basically going to be assembling this PCB because JLC doesn't have sockets and stuff. So I kind of we do like a hybrid thing where we get it partially assembled and I assemble it fully here. Basically this is the bottom half of the board. It's a keyboard. We're going to put a hub up here. We're going to put a stamp RP2040 controller over there. This joystick will get soldered. And we're basically just going to assemble this and get it ready so he can start writing the firmware over my break, because I'm kind of off from client work next week, but not so much my own projects and stuff. So that's where we get into this next part, that this weekend I'm filming this build. So this is someone suggested in the server Scotto bus, which I kind of liked. I don't know what to call this yet, but you can see that it's a very big kind of split keyboard. These are some wires that I was going to show too, but this is kind of something I'm messing with. Put those off to the side. Basically, we're going to use USB-Cs up top to make a split board. We're going to use some clicky switches, which these are also some that this client sent me, so thank you for these, because they're thick clicks, and I really like thick clicks. So those are on there. We'll have one half there. We're going to mount the controllers on the sides there. We're not building this today, though, so let me just be clear with that we're not building this today. I'm just prepping everything. So I'm going to prep the diodes. I'm going to prep the wires and stuff, so I have that for my video. I figured I'd do that on a stream, so we'll do that. And then finally, we're going to desolder this, because I'm desoldering this and sending this to him. It's a Orange Pi 5. We're basically taking this off and this off to make it a little thinner for Cyberdeck things. So let's just get started here. Man, my throat is sore today. I hope I'm not getting sick or something. That would suck to get sick right before holidays. Anyway, Kale Speed Bronze, some good click. Yeah, I think these, I don't know exactly. He sent me so many switches. I'm pretty sure you're watching, so thank you for that. You basically have funded my next few projects with switches on these, because I was running low and I was actually about to order them before you sent me them, so that's awesome. But yeah, these are thick clicks, so they have a click down and a click up, and they feel pretty good. Maybe a little heavy, but I kind of like them, so I'm going to be using those in that build when I do finally do that this weekend. But for now, let's just get started with soldering this together. Let me punch us in a little bit here. Does that did the punchy thing. So the only thing with this PCB that I messed up is the I2C, and he's aware of this, is that I flipped this because I was basically looking at it. So this is for an OLED. I was basically looking at it this way, right? So you can see that how those pins align, and it needs to mount this way. So they're basically reversed. So I'm just going to wire this with wires, and then he can do the firmware, and then that will all work together. But I think what I want to start with on this is just the sockets as per usual on these. So we'll just do that. I have a big bag of sockets here. And we will start this and maybe do a little, I don't know, 2-hour stream today. 1 hour, something like that. I don't know. We'll see how long it goes. Let me also put my parts over here so I don't lose my picos. Okay, I need my this pen thingy, my flux pen. I freshly charged my soldering iron this time, so I have a charged soldering iron for once in stream history, which is awesome. So, 7-hour stream. Yeah, no. The longest I've ever done was like 4 hours, I think, and that was kind of brutal. I don't think it'd be so brutal if I like ate more during the stream, but with my sore throat today, I don't think I could do a 7-hour stream. I'm working on a new project too. I'm making an easy KMK, a project which automatically generates the firmware. Use it to input some data like what you using RP2040, etc. I cannot read today either. I wonder if I got a concussion from my dog last night. So you're making easy KMK, automatically generates the firmware. Huh, neat. Hey Bruno, what's up? Thank you for showcasing in your Discord. Yeah, let me see that once it's done. I haven't really messed with KMK at all. So we need to do these. Let's do one row at a time. Where's my solder? Yeah, it was Sanders saying too. Yeah, it just sounded a lot like Pog, which I think Jan's in here. If Jan's in here, say hi again if you're still here. Jan's the creator of Pog, which I'm sorry, Jan, if you're here. I told you like years ago, like literally years at this point, probably a year and a half at least, that I'd do a video on it. I will eventually. I just slack, okay? Like, I'm a slacker when it comes to making videos on time. So. But if Jan's here, he's the creator of Pog, and it's an excellent tool. I got it set up once. Yeah, there's Jan. So now you might be wondering, some of you, why I'm actually soldering the sockets on and have this like partially assembled. It's because JLC just for some reason never stocks the Kale sockets. And I tried to like get them to stock them. But well, not them to stock them. I contacted Kale to like send them to them, and like they gave me a price and everything, and they never responded because I think it's too low of a quantity. I only wanted like a reel, so I don't know, but it's been kind of annoying with them because I have to always just like assemble these with the sockets because JLC just doesn't stock them for some reason. And I don't think chalk is like that in demand in comparison to like Kale, because they don't have either actually, I don't think, in stock. So by the way, Joe, could you also post a video on soldering for beginners? Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those videos that I want to do. I want to do all these like little beginner videos and stuff too, but I just slack on videos. I'm really like my goal is I really want to get this video out before the end of the year. I want to get one more handwire build this year. And also my Scotto chalk stars have been pissing me off. So like, it's basically the chalk switches on it. I don't know why, but whenever I build a chalkboard, I always have like anywhere between 1 and 5 switches that give me issues where they double tap, and it's just like it's been really annoying. So I'm just gonna build one with MX and not have to deal with that. Doesn't say chalk is bad or anything. It's just, you know, that one's been giving me issues. I got solder stuck in this thing. There we go. Come out. Yeah. That's one of the issues with using these plated sockets, is that you sometimes get solder in the socket and you have to like take the solder out before you can actually get the socket on. Just one side effect of doing it this way. This is like dark doom jazz. If anyone knows about that, this is like kind of good though. Like completely ignoring chat right now while I'm hyper focused on getting these soldered in. Go. Alright, let's see. Looks like we have people talking to each other in chat. Good, I don't have to respond. Oh, nope, here we go. We had someone asking me a question. Are the switches stable when you hand wire them and hold them with the plate? Yes. The copper wire, so I use copper wire. It kind of holds them in place. And also I'll show you. I'm trying to get a drink here, but let me show you. So the way I do these is I have like this little section there that's kind of recessed, so they do actually click in, so they don't pull out. So they're like perfectly stable. The thing is over bubbling. Jeez, this is my problem with these seltzers. When you first open them, they're just like hyper bubbly. Normally they explode. So, all right, keep going here. Does this board have hot swap and solder options? This one isn't my board, but it's just, you can solder or hot swap to this one. Yeah. I mean, I designed this, like, with, basically, the client asked me to design something, and I, like, built it to their specs. This is a client board, that's what I'm saying. Oh, the unlisted is from, the Hack Club thing I did. Were you on that call? I don't know if you're on that call or not. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember that call. That's cool. I want to do a thing like that on my stream. I just don't... This is actually a good time. We have 30 people here right now. 30 people. Crazy. But I want to do a Q&A. I posted a few things about it in Discord and other places. What time would be good for people for a Q&A? Would this be a good time? 12 or... I mean, it seems like 12 always says good. So... maybe I'll do a Q&A before the new year, too. Hey, Alex. What's up, dude? Yeah, no, 12 I think is a pretty good balance time. Either 12 or, like, 9, probably. I typically like to avoid my studio lighting, though, at nighttime, though, because it, like, messes with my sleep because they're super bright. I don't know if that's just, like, placebo, but the few times I've done it, it, like, makes me wide awake. Maybe you should get some questions from the community beforehand. That might actually be a good idea. Maybe. Because, like, it would suck to get a Q&A stream, and then it's, like, one question every 5 minutes. I'd be like, what the hell do I do now? I don't know, I mean, it's pretty active. Can I put your name on the board as a kind of mentor? If you want to put my name on it, I'm not opposed to that. As long as you don't try to claim it's, like, my board, you know? Just, you know, you could put Scotto Cubes or something on it. Give me some free advertising for my YouTube. What is that? That's a piece of flux on there. Look at that chunk of flux. This is the one thing about the Kester solder is it is so, like, fluxy. I mean, it helps it work good. Where'd it go? It's on there, right? You can kind of see that. Yeah, look at that chunk of flux. Massive. Hey, Inventor Syndrome, what's up? I got like this thing in my chest and throat today. I swear, I hope I am not getting sick. I really hope. That would suck. Like, I have basically planned on doing mostly nothing next week. Like, and my luck is I will get sick. I hope not. I really hope not. I hate when you get that, like, frog in your throat, too. You know what I'm talking about? It's just, like, miserable. Sanders' dog is very interested in the stream. Sorry, guys. This is, like, where you're, like, choking is terrible. It would make sense, though. My brother was home, and I think he's sick right now. He was home a week or so ago. So... Yep. Let's see. By the way, now Alex is organizing version 2 where we get to make full keyboards, so I hope you have some tutorials on your YouTube because you explain great. I do have a full-size keyboard that I built. Full-size bad, though. People know about that, but maybe that. Full-size bad. Scotto for president. Listen, my first executive order as president would be that Colmac is taught in schools instead of QWERTY. Like, straight up. That would be my first thing. Because Colmac good, QWERTY bad. Oh. Hey Scotto, how do I handwire LEDs to a keyboard? You use an RGB strip. Or there's a post in my Discord about it. There's a shameless plug now to my Discord. Join my Discord if you haven't already and you're in here. But LEDs, there's some stuff in there to do them. They're fairly simple. RGB strips you don't need resistors and stuff for. But for individual LEDs you do. So RGB strip, like, backlighting is easier. Well, at least, like, underglow lighting, not per key. Sander not being able to vote because he's not in America. Would you ever try developing a firmware software yourself for Pi Picos or other boards, which can basically interface with the computer however your user wants to? I've considered making my own firmware before, but, like, every time I think about that, I realize that the stuff that out there just kind of works, so, like, I'd rather focus my time where I'm better doing stuff instead of doing firmware. So, like, releasing builds. Which I massively slacked on this year, I think, with builds. I don't know. How many builds did I do this year? Does anyone actually know? I think I only did, like, 4. I didn't really do that many. Maybe I did more than that. Had to be more than 4. Well, anyways, I gotta go study for my AI exam tomorrow. It's 11 in the night here. Where is it 11 o'clock right now? That's 11 hours ahead of me. Where are you at? That's very far. India. That's 11. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, China's like 12 to 13. Yeah, it's about the same latitude, longitude, latitude, right? I think so. Vertical is latitude. Okay, what did I do here? Wait, am I done? Oh no, I missed. Brain is firing on a quarter cylinder today. Alright, those are all wired on. Dad's, like, calling me Jesus. So I joined the Discord. Where do I find the LED tutorial? I don't know exactly where. Just pop a question in general and someone will redirect you to it. I don't know if it's like a tutorial, but there's like information on it. You probably get asked a lot, but you tried any of ZSA's products, and if so, what do you think of them? I know of ZSA. Not ZMK. I know of them. They're fine. I don't know much about them, so like I can't promote or say they're bad or anything. Like, basically, I only use my boards for the most part. Other than when like a company wants me to look at one, then I'll look at it. But like 90% of my board usage is my own. Although I do have a Typeractive corn build coming out soon that I'm very excited for because it's their premium corn. This section not sponsored right now, technically, even though I am affiliated with them, but like, it's nice. I'm gonna do that like the beginning of next year. It's very expensive. It's like a $400 corn, but it's wireless, has a metal case. It's nice. So we'll take a look at that next year. I say next year, like that's like ages away, but it's only, what, 3 weeks? Joe, do you code? Yes, I code in many different languages. Swift, I'm learning Python currently. WebStack, C for the keyboard stuff. A lot of different languages. When HHKB? Never. So. Alright, so yeah, I say $400 for a corn, but like, it's a very nice corn. It's not like a plastic corn. I say that like this bad thing, plastic boards, but all my boards are plastic, right? But like, I mean, we're talking an aluminum, nice, like I think it's a powder coating on the case or anodized or something. It looks really nice. So I'm excited to share that with everyone. And it's wireless, and it has like the back has like transparency. It's pretty cool. It's just, you know, expensive. It's really expensive, but that's because the stuff's expensive to make, too, when it comes to small runs of metal boards. Right, we have one more socket. Get to zoom on the other side. Make my corn is cardboard. Cardboard corn, let's go. I hear my dog barking. Why is my dog barking? Joey, you drop more tutorials? Yes, eventually. I still want to do my QMK tutorial, because I think it'd be useful. I'm a slacker, alright? I just kind of build what I want when I want, you know? Like, when I feel like doing stuff, that's when I do it. Alright, those look good. So those are all on there. What LEDs are you using? SK6886 minis? Something like that? Hey, Alex, Keyboard Duties, what's up, man? This is for a client. This is a cyber deck they're working on. So this is the bottom half. This is the top. I designed the PCB. Like, I built the PCB, but I've been working with them for, like, months now, to design this thing. And this is kind of the iteration we're on now. So it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm just assembling it. Yeah, you probably heard Angus in the background. Yeah, he was barking. He was barking because dogs, they like to bark. Because dog. Alright, so what I want to get on here now is to stamp, and this is probably going to be the hardest part to solder for this build, because it's surface mounted. You can see it's kind of like that. Let me punch this in here really close. So I have to get the orientation of this right, but other than that, it should be pretty simple to kind of just tack on there. So yeah, let me take off these so I can see which way it goes. Yep, it goes just like that. So, I'm wondering if I want to do... Yeah, I'll do it this way. This will work. So, let me get a piece of Captain tape. What MCU is that? This is an RP 2040 stamp. It's really small. Where is my tape? How much does a stamp cost? Depends on your post office. I think like 80 cents right now. I don't ever buy stamps, so I have no idea, but I know shipping in general has been going up, which is annoying for me. It's not the most annoying thing. You just kind of raise the shipping prices and then it just passes on, but still, it's annoying when you have to pay more for shipping. Is that aligned? I need to make sure this thing is like aligned good. That looks about right. No, I have to be really careful with this because I don't want solder flowing underneath. And that looks fine. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think the secret to this is just very gently, just like that. So just on the very edge. Just kind of tacking it on. Oh yeah, that looks great. That looks really good. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. Awesome. Okay, let me see if you guys can see this, because I actually think it looks... Look at the solder joints on the edges there. Just holds, like, right on. I could probably pop this off now, also. Alright, I'm probably not going to talk much while I do this, because I want to make sure that I flow it right, but... Oh yeah, that worked out great. Cool. How do you get a client, Joe? I'm thinking about starting making custom mini ITX PC builds, but I'm not sure how sustainable it can be. Thoughts, anybody? Well, I mean, basically the YouTube thing led me to be able to get clients. Most of them just reach out, like I don't advertise or anything. I don't know, I'll say on like the business aspect of this, you know, to make it sustainable, is that you have good months and you have really bad months. And you have to be willing to deal with those really, really shitty months in terms of financials. Especially with like YouTube ad revenue and stuff too. I mean, that's pretty consistent for the most part. But are those bridged? No, those look good. check these. You know why PCBs in Europe cost so much? Probably European laws. Probably. I'm noticing Astrum. Astrum, why is your name green on chat in here? Are you a channel member? I think Astrum's a channel member. I didn't even notice that. Like, YouTube does really bad about telling me when I have, like, a channel member and stuff, too. Like, I know I have, like, a couple of them, but... Oh, you are now? Oh, well, thank you, Astrum. Oh, wait, there, now it's showing a star in there. Weird. Okay, so you just became a channel member. I see. Cool. Thanks, Astrum. Appreciate it. It didn't tell me. It didn't, like, notify me or anything. That's why I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? That's another thing. If we're talking about business aspect, I thought about doing, like, Patreon. I don't like Patreon because it's, like, a whole... I have a Patreon. Like, I have one. But the thing I hate about it is it's, like, a whole other platform. So, like, the channel members are, like, more. So, like, Astrum, that's cool that you did that. But, like, I don't know. Like, Patreon, and then you feel, like, obligated to give stuff. But my whole thing's kind of, like, giving stuff for free anyway. So I don't want to have, like, a separation. So that's the thing I've, like, debated. These ones don't look too big here. $1 US is about 84 bucks in my currency. What currency is that? $84 is €1 conversion? How is it? That's insane. That is, like, not adding up. Well, I mean, it does make sense, actually, because I know there's, like, with video games, too, there's a thing they do where there's different pricing regions depending on country, where, like, it's not feasible to sell it for the same rate in different countries depending on, like, conversion rates. God, those look good there on that edge. Ignore the other ones, but those, I don't know. I like those. Reflow them a little bit. Linus Texas has been complaining about YouTube money throw. What do you mean? What's he been complaining about? Oh, Indian rupees. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, rupees. I know it's like, yeah, 84. That makes sense then. India's a place I really want to visit one day, actually. Just for photography. Just a photo trip. I just think it'd be cool. I don't know if my American stomach could handle the food, though. I don't know. Both in terms of spice and possibly getting sick. I mean, I like spicy, but, like, I don't know. Like, American spice is different from other spicy, you know? So there's like a distinction there. Like, American spicy is like, ouch, oh, that's kind of spicy. Other country spicy is like, ouch, I'm dying. So... India's not as photogenic as you might think. I don't know, man. I like taking pictures of everything. So, I will find a way. Another place I want to go to Japan one day. Japan is photo easy mode, though. Like, if you go to Japan, that is literally easy mode for photography. So, alright, let me inspect this and take a look. These are by far maybe not my best solder joint. Well, no. Okay. I don't want to, like, so the problem I'm having here is I don't want to overflow them, right? If I overflow them, then underneath it could kind of bridge. So I'm just kind of getting enough on there to just hold it in place. And then I'll just kind of, yeah, do that. Alright, I think these are looking good now. Alright, I think that is done. Anyone have a traditional meal they make or eat on Xmas? Actually, I do. I have one. We go to my grandfather's house normally, and he makes 7 fishes. That side of my family is pretty religious, so it's like the typical thing. But just like lobster, shrimp, mussels, all types of fish. It's fucking incredible. So I'm happy for that. This year we're going Christmas Eve. Fondue chinoise? What is that? I just saw Inventor Syndrome picking on me. I doubt you'll be able to stomach it. Alright, what is next here? Let's do the joystick. So we have a little joystick thingy here. Let me check Discord too. My client might have been messaging me too during this. Let me see. Oh, no, he's not. Alright, let's do this one. So these are nice. They just kind of pop in and then really simple to solder these. I think it's getting time to get a new tip for my TS100 here. It's kind of dying. It's getting oxidized. I have 40 people watching me right now. It's awesome. And crazy. Is it possible to handwire audio spin knob? Yes. This is the Scotto deck. Yes, Scotto deck. All those files are available. You can find them on the website, but it has 2 audio spin knobs, or also known as encoders. All right, that looks good. All right, last thing to do on this. So these here I want to actually talk about. These are really, really cool. These are Adafruit, what is it? CH334F USB hubs. Basically, it's a USB-C, and then it has 2 USB inputs there. So what you can do with these is, like on this, we're basically routing the stamp into one of them, and then I think we're routing this USB port. One of these USB ports is routing into the other one, and one's a host port, because it's like a secondary host port. So that can go on there, and you can get multiple ports through one. It's basically just a hub. It's a little hub that you can put on PCBs. So I'm planning on using this as a cyberdeck build on my own eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna mount that on there, which I need some solid stranded wire to do that. Now this is where I have to be really careful to not overflow. Have you heard about a Flipper Zero? Yes, but I have not bought one. I've been seeing a lot of stuff with them recently about like getting in trouble with them. Because any dummy can buy one, you know? And that's a problem. This is being annoying. I need to use some Captain tape again. What made you go with the stamp on this build? Well, so this was the client's choice, but basically you can see how low profile it is. It allows that, and then also eventually the OLED will be mounted here. I have to fix the pins on it, but the OLED will mount on top of it, which actually will need a little bit higher standoffs now that we're looking, because you can see it kind of impacts with the components there. But yeah, so that'll kind of mount there, and then yeah, so that's the reason behind that. Alright, so this will go here. I just have to get it aligned. Well, I mean, if I put mounting holes, it'd probably be easier, but for routing reasons, I didn't. Okay, there. That looks about right. Yeah, this Captain stuff, though, is great. Like, I love this Captain tape. It's really good. It's incredible stuff. Actually, you know what would be easier with this? I am really dumb. What am I doing? Let me grab this. This is actually probably easier. If I take this... I am just a big dummy right now. I can take this and then take my wire. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Take those, you pop them in. I need more wire. Where'd my clippers go? So like you can take that. See? And then you can use the breadboard to kind of solder it together, and then you just drop it in. Glitch, I'll answer your question in games. I've been playing Satisfactory, Apex, and Fortnite. Those are basically my games. And then every once in a while, Minecraft. Actually, as a matter of fact, this thing, where did I put it? This. This I'm desoldering. I'm replacing this with an 8 gig, and then I'm sending this one to the client. But I have a Minecraft server on this. This is literally my Minecraft server right here. It's a little Raspberry Pi, or Orange Pi 5. So I was using that as my Minecraft server. And that was sent to me by the client that I'm building the board for here today. And he wanted that one for a different Cyberdeck build, so he sent me the 8 gig. So I got an 8 gig of that will swap the stuff over to. I probably won't do that on like this video here. I'll just like desolder the thing I need to on it, but that's pretty cool. And it ran the server really great, so. Minecraft server on a Pi. Yeah, no, it runs really good. It runs really good. I mean, that's like the only thing I had. I had it hardwired in and just had it running on my house, and that's it. What do I need here? I need wire. But to be fair, the Orange Pis are a little bit different than Raspberry Pis. This Pi here is like, it's a lot faster than a Raspberry Pi 5. It's a RK, what is it? Does it say on here? 3866, something like that, rock chip. It's really fast. It's really fast. So like performance on it was never an issue. Like the server was flawless. I even tested with some people that I had, my buddy in Spain, if he's still here, and it worked good. It worked really good. And you can pop an NVMe on the bottom of them. So I have a 256 gig on there, which is really nice. Only thing is that one doesn't have a built-in Wi-Fi. Not a problem though. You just pop on Ethernet and you're good to go. And like for a server, that makes sense. Still have 40 people here. Wild. All right, I'm asking it again. Since we have 40 people in your chat's active, do you want a Q&A? Do we want a Q&A? And would we be able to get enough questions on a Q&A that would be making sense? I wouldn't just be sitting here bullshitting for an hour or so, you know? What do you guys think? Q&A, yes or no? I want to do it, so I'm probably doing it regardless, but like, still. I mean, I figured people would say yes to the Q&A, but I'm just, you know, I'm asking it, okay? The Adafruit hub gave me so many ideas. Whoa. Yeah, all right, hold on, hon. I'll be right back. I'm sliding back here. What do I have in here? Okay, so I ordered a bunch of shit recently. All right, so Adafruit makes these. These are the 2 hubs. Let's take a look at these, because these things are really, really cool. There's a 4-port, so this is the same thing, except it has 4 ports, so port 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's a 2-port. So there's just 2 different hubs, and they're super simple, they're super small, you can get all the board files on Adafruit's website, and they're a hub. I mean, there's not much to say about it, they're just really freaking cool. So that's what we're using this one for here, is the same thing, where, if I pop this out now, see how nicely that works? Look at that, look at that, see that? Now we have those, and then we can simply take it, pull this over here, this goes on the back like so. And if I get my pins bent properly, actually what I want to do is I kind of want to get these last ones in. Let me do these last ones too so I can do the whole thing. Yeah. All right, so this is actually a problem too I have, is that chat is a little bit active right now, which is good. I'm not complaining. But there's like a level where chat can be overactive where you can't answer everything, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. That's a good thing, you know, if my chat's very active. But like also it makes it hard, kind of, to respond to stuff, you know? Let me get this back in here so I can get these on. I got shit. If you do a Q&A, post a Google form prior so you can get questions before. That's a good idea, actually. That is probably what I will do. That's a good idea. What do I need here? I need just a piece of regular tape because that's easier to grab right now. Are those IEMs? Are you audiophile as well? These are my 7 hertz timeless. Yep. These are one of my cheaper IEMs. Well, $200, relatively cheap. I normally use my Blessing 2s, but they cause fitment issues because they're so big. I mean, not on these streams, I don't normally use them. I just kind of leave these in the basement, but, I don't know, the 7 hertz timeless are really, really good IEMs. I love them. Basically, every one of my hobbies is super expensive. IEMs, cameras, and keyboards. I mean, the keyboard's not as much, right? But, like, I mean, the IEMs and the camera stuff, yeah. I guess to be fair with the camera stuff, that's technically how I make my money. In addition to YouTube stuff, like freelance stuff. The IEMs is just a complete money sink. Like, I don't buy them anymore. I have a huge collection of them, but, like, yeah, IEMs are just straight up hobby. Money burner hobby. Audiophile hobby, at least. Oh, yeah, Sander, drones. Yep, drones, too. I mean, drones aren't too terrible. It's just kind of the setup cost. Like, when I got into the drones, it was probably like $1,000 to get everything set up. But then after that, you know, batteries are like 20 bucks a pop. Drones are relatively cheap other than the main components. So drones aren't too terrible. When drones get expensive, though, is when you friggin' crash and then next thing you know, you have to replace a $200 Vista unit. Then it's like, oh, well, that's just wonderful. So, are you going to showcase your IEM collection in the Q&A video? It's not a video. I'm going to do a stream, but actually that might be a good idea. Maybe I do a video, too. I could just do a Q&A video, end of year Q&A, and make it a thing. I don't know. It takes enough work to make, like, one video, but Q&A is kind of a simple idea. It's not too complex. Let's put this in here. Come on, pins. I'm gonna need a tweezer to kind of bend these, or well, maybe I can deal with this. There we go. Look how perfectly that. Look at that. Look how good that worked. See that? See that? Huh? Pretty good, right? Pretty happy with that. So that is about as flush as I can get it. I mean, it's like a 1/4 millimeter up, so that's pretty good. That fits nicely on there. Then I can just solder those in. I think I got a message from my client, did I? Yeah. I see you message me. So here, you can respond to me on Discord, actually, if you see this. I think that worked out really good. Mounting those on there. It keeps it super flush, and you can kind of see the back, how flush the PCB. It's lower, it's literally lower than that USB port almost. So, that looks great. I'm just going to solder that on now. Oh, time to boot up KiCad. I need to get a USB hub idea down. Yeah, Adafruit CH334. I think that's what it is. I think that's the name. They're really good. And I have to be careful to not overheat these because that will melt the whole thing, so just tack it on. Perfect. So after this PCB should be done. Well, no, I have to do the OLED. The OLED is the problem part that I will explain in a moment. All right, there are those. Why do you need the USB hub? So the USB hub is because we have we have the USB ports coming out of the stamp. They're going into one port on here, and then we have the plug here. I think it's this one. No, this is the host plug. I think so. So one of these is a host plug. Let me see, which one is which? Hang on. I'm trying to figure this out by looking at it. I can't tell without the schematic, actually. One of these is host, and one of these, I think this one's the host on the left. So the host is going out one way, and then one's going the other way, and it will connect to the, or no, actually, no. This one is the host. Yeah, so this is the host, and then it plugs up to another port on the top, and then this one's the additional USB port, I think. But basically, we get one USB in that gives us multiple USBs out. So that kind of works that way. Let me trim these off. Okay, yeah. So on the top here, we have this port. So to explain this to you guys, how this works is, this is a 4-port hub on this top part, and then this is a 2-port. So this will align like this when the case is designed, and then we'll send this port, or this hub, will go over a cable into the top, into this hub, and then one of these will plug in. I forget the exact implementation, but it's like a connection like that. I see that the client's messaging me right now on how that works, so they'll explain it to me. Alright, so the last thing on this that needs to get done is the OLED. So let me get those done. Let me use some wire. Okay, so the USB-C on the right, he says, is for plugging the track point into, so that's a little mouse thing. And then this top one is the host port. So let me grab my wire up here. Also trim this down a little bit, because I don't like how high that one is. Okay, so let's grab some of this red wire, some black wire, some green, and some blue. Because we need to do the OLED. So here is the OLED. This is the only part on this that is messed up on this version, is that when I was wiring it, I looked at it this way. So the pins are reversed. So basically, I'm just going to wire this so we can get the firmware. So I'm going to put those pins onto here. Maybe what I can do... No, I can't really solder it. Would you consider doing a board with a ThinkPad knob? Well, that's what this one will actually have. Let me grab one. Actually, it's right here. Yes. So this board, the plan is that this will kind of go through there, right? These can be different lengths and stuff, but that's a ThinkPad knob. You can see when this comes off, you get that little like thing there, and then that will kind of go through and get a different length attached to it. So that's what that is. That's what I mean by track point. Those are called track points. So what I need to do is get wires from this to this, and I need to find out which ones were which. Robert, I'm going to say your name. Can you give me how long you want this wire to be from this OLED, since I'm wiring it, like, what, 5-inch probably, something like that? If you are still watching. I don't know if you are still watching. I'm just going to message you. Alright, let me look at chat while he responds to that. Are you just going to cut the traces and manually wire it to the MCU? No. So, what do you... Wait, cut the traces and manually wire it. No, so the OLED I'm just going to wire into these pins here. Alright, I'll just do like 3 inches then. I'll just do something short to bring it there. What do I need here? So tired. I had to get up at 5 and drive 250 kilometers to work and 250 kilometers back. Next time over in USA units. That's about right. Why'd you have to drive... What? That's like 125 miles. Why'd you have to go that far? You know, actually, what I could do with the OLED is, yeah, I think you're saying like this. I could just mount it like that, because that's technically correct. Let me pull up my image of it, and I'll show you. I'm talking to the client right now, so, like, I have Discord open on the other screen that I'm talking to him through, so people might think I'm, like, talking to... I'm doing, like, 3 conversations at once right now, as per usual with these streams. God, the new iOS is so terrible. It's so buggy. So yeah, that's how we're looking at it from this way. So we have... So if that's on the... Alright, so we have SDA, SCL, ground, and then... Yeah, so Alright, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, I can do like that. Would that work for you? I'm talking to you, client, right now. I can just wire it like that on the back, and then you don't have to have any wires, and it just keeps as one thing right now, just so you can get the firmware done. Is that fine? Because that's the correct pinning there. It's just reversed horizontally. So does that work? Let me get a drink. Okay, cool. I'll do that then. So that works for this, just for the test one, and then I'll fix that later to get it proper, because we also have the pins. You can see how those are not aligned either, which is a little annoying, because I measured those, and, like, I don't know. This OLED didn't have a data sheet, so I had to manually measure it. It looks like I have to pull them in. I'll remeasure it and test with a print, but also another thing while you're here looking, yeah, I know you prefer it on the front, but, like, it just, yeah. I'm saying for testing, though. Like, for testing on this, I could just wire it there, and this would work for the testing. And then, of course, on the real PCB, we'd flip those pins. So also, like, when it is officially on here, we're going to need to use a little bit of a standoff to kind of get the clearance between... Like that. Okay, let me message them really quick. Okay, they said use wires. Okay, I'm going to use wires then. Alright, so we just need to reverse these. Let me grab... What do I need? This here. 49 people. Can we break 50 on this stream? Is this possible? Is it possible to break 50? Yeah, Astron became a member. You know, if y'all want to support me, you can become members on the YouTube thing. And then maybe I'll figure something out there. Do you have jumper wire? Yeah, I have jumpers. I'm just gonna direct solder it, though. Because then I can use this flexible wire. They're not as flexible for those. And custom-made keyboard Linux friendly. Yeah, most custom keyboards will work on any OS. Alright, so let's get this here. Ugh, how long have we been streaming for? An hour exactly. Oh, we're not even done with the projects for today. Alright, there we go. So those... Alright, so the last one over there is... Alright, so let's get the power one wired up. One can... I can't read. Why can I not read today? Yeah, I became a member before it was cool. One could even say I made it cool. There we go. Making it cool. Becoming a member. Why'd I say it like that? Becoming a member. Solder fumes. Cooking my brain right now. We're at 50. Are we at 50 viewers? Is this factual? Alright. We're at 52. Oh, I see 51. All right, come on, let's break 60 today. Is it possible? Is it possible? 60 viewers. I don't know how I would do that. But yeah, 60 viewers needs to happen, all right? We got to break the next milestone for a stream. Jesus, this wire is fighting me. Stay. There we go. Good. All right, let's get these on here. $49 again? I see 51, so like... Let's do these this way. Actually, I'm going to go from the end here. Yeah, I don't know. 60 might be a hard one to break. I mean, maybe if I plan a stream, like, pretty advanced in the future, you know, like for the Q&A one, maybe we can get a lot of people on there. But my concern with having too many people on a stream is that, you know, that's a lot of people, right? So answering everyone's questions gets harder then. Like, I ain't gonna complain. Like, more viewers is always better. But, like, also... Alright, so we'll put those there. Then make them like that distance so you can mount it either way. Let me take these off also. Ah, shit, that hurt. All right, so yeah, let me get these out of here. It's always a pain to get these out of there. So just kind of like wobble and then don't actually fall out. I have to try something else. No, what I'm going to do is... Well, yeah, actually, I'm going to do what you said, is I'm going to grab it. I'm just going to do this. And the weight should pull it down. There we go. Perfect. Then I can do this to knock them out. That looks about good. All right, so let me actually flip these around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tape it on there. I don't think I have double stick tape. Yeah, that magnet tape you sent me. I'm talking to the client right now. But I think I'm gonna mount them this way and then be able to tape it to the screen, or just tape it on top of that for now. And then once I fix the PCB and we order the working ones that are actually fine, that won't have to be a thing anymore. We're just testing right now. That last one I don't like. Okay. A client said they have double stick tape, so that is perfect. I will mount it this way. I'll get these just a little bit of length, so then you can just double stick it kind of like that, which will work for now, just for testing. I need to flip these around because these are the wrong way. So VCC is actually on the end here. This is VCC over here. This next one in is ground. We have our SDA and SCL, which right there. How many inches is the screen? I think it's a 1.5 1.5 inch OLED. I don't think it's color. It's just black and white, but I will put UV resin on these here too, just to kind of hold them so they're strong. I don't like hot glue. Not that long, so there's just a little bit to work with. That works. Okay. This UV resin should just pry off to like hot glue. Let me just make sure that these are right before I do anything. Yep, that looks good. I get my laser here, my light. This is also what I used on the track point things. Client, not chat. Client, not chat. Let's hold that there. What's a cheap MCU for a 60% Arduino Pro Micro is kind of expensive. I've seen some on AliExpress for €3. RP2040s, like any RP2040 board is what I would recommend. They go for like $3 to $4 on Ali. Or even less, actually. We're like $2. So client confirms it's a 1.5 inch OLED, and I guess it's monochrome, right? It's not color. It's a pretty neat one though. It's a nice size. Oh, well, I mean, it says right there, 1.5 inch. It doesn't say like anything else, but it's 1.5. It's a 128 by 128. I don't know if this one's compatible with Q&K though. I'm not sure if it is. What do you think of ZMK Studio? It's incredible. ZMK Studio is like one of the greatest things ever, especially since it's all in the one branch. Like, that is really good with it. Okay, it's monochrome, we said too. Cool. Alright, so I just need to strip these up. I'm just like triple checking the wiring right now so that he can actually do the firmware. So I'm just making sure that these are right. Now, my only other thing that I don't think will be an issue is the voltage. These are wired to 3v3, which it should run on that, because I didn't want to just send the 5 volts from the hub into it, because it wouldn't work with the way the wiring is. So that should work. If not, though, there might have to be a conversion circuit or a different MCU. But I think we're fine on that 3v3, because I powered OLEDs with 3v3 before. Most of them are fine with that. They're like 2.8 to 5 volt typically. So get those on there. Will you post a cyber deck you made? Yeah, I'm waiting to do the video on the Scotto cyber deck. Supposedly Rad's the people who make the board of that one. They're gonna send me a different version of the board. I want to wait till that so I can do so I can kind of show it all. I do have, for those who don't know, that fell. This was the first version of that cyber deck thing. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. I have the real one upstairs, but I am doing a video on that because it's really cool. Okay, let me take this now. So we have VCC on the right. SCL is on the end. Let me just make sure. SCL is that one. Yes. Okay. So this one is SCL. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat a little bit right now. Like, I'm just kind of trying to get this one done. This was the last thing that was needed, and there we go. So that is on there. Just be able to kind of stick that on, and then tuck those wires in. I can go like that. So that would kind of go just like that. So that should be good to test. I'm gonna also UV resin those just so they don't come off. So on there. And this should be wired properly, so it should be able to work for your firmware testing stage. Gotta go, unfortunately. Dog needs to go for a walk, and I'm way too tired to hold a phone on a leash. Alright, go walk your dog, Sandra. It's good hanging out with you for a bit. Post a dog picture in the Discord. I got UV resin on my hand. I don't like that. Alright, that should be done now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape this on there so that it's not flopping around. Alright, so this is ready for you. I'm talking client now, but also chat. This is ready for you to do the firmware, get that all confirmed. We have the stamp on here, we have the joystick, we have the OLED, then the hub right there. And then also, where'd I put the top screen? Where'd the screen go? This. So then also, I'll send you all these. I did also get the keyboards today, so we have those too. So I'll send those all out. Let me just take this off here. Now we will begin to move on to the next project. And then we have another project after that. And then by that time, I will be getting very hungry. So, is this ALP socket? No, these are chalk sockets. You want to clean up my area a little bit before we move on to the next thing. So I'm going to be desoldering, and that's going to be challenging, probably. Put this back in here. All right. So we have this. Put those here for now. Alright, let's work on this next project thing now. Oh, still cleaning. Oh, crap. Yes, I will do the 4-port hub. He wants to do the 4-port hub. Let me do that. Good catch. Good catch. Where'd the hub go? I need to grab one of them out of the box. 1 second. Be right back. Alright, same method for this one. Pretty simple. Well, actually, let me clean this up, because I have a massive mess here, and it's annoying me. Jazz is pretty good, actually. All right, this is clean enough now where I can do this. All right, so the hub for this one goes on this side. Goes like that. So let me cut this open. No, I don't want lyrics. No lyrics. Change song. It was way too Christmassy. I mean, it is Christmas time, but like that was not it. I was not feeling it. All right, so let's grab my breadboard. We will begin getting this hub on here, which this is a pretty simple one to do. What wire? What is the gauge wire used for the hub? This is. There we go. This is 24 gauge. 24 gauge solid core is what I'm using to kind of tack these on. It does not want to sit the way I want it to. The stream is ending up being longer than I expected it to be. I was planning like an hour, hour and a half. Probably gonna end up like 2 hours on this. It depends on when I get to my keyboard, when I start bending those wires, how long that will take. Because we still got to do that. So I'm planning on filming that this weekend. Finally, a new build. It's been months since I've done a build. Alright, let's get these on here. So there's those. Pop that right out. I'm gonna do the bottom ones after I get it onto the PCB mainly too. That one is super short. I mean, it's fine because it's going through here, but like. Just goes in there like that. Let's get a piece of tape to kind of hold this in. I'm just gonna use regular tape. It's off camera right now. Let me just get this tacked on. Alright, that looks good. Just send more. Now the key with this when I'm doing this is I don't want to heat it up too much, otherwise this wire falls out. So like I just kind of quickly get them tacked on there is all. Just to get enough solder to hold it, then also not rip out the wire. And also not flood underneath because I'm like mounting these flushly. There we go. What's your opinion on an old school wire stab mechanism? Are you saying just typical stabilizers? Like, what do you mean wire? Or do you mean like from Alps? Because I know those were like a weird wire. I'm gonna have to do the bottom one and then this one is done. Keep it or change it? What do you mean? I'm confused on what you're asking about stabilizers. Brain is not braining. There, like that. Oh, I mean, if you're asking about modding stabilizers, I mean, yeah, the solution to that is always modding them, and they'll sound a lot better. I just don't always do it, because I don't always care enough to do it. But, like, if you mod them, they sound fine. If you lube and tape mod a stabilizer, you'll be good. Okay, now this one is done. Perfect. So those are done. I'll ship those out to the client, and he'll be able to do the firmware on these. But now the next thing to do is, of course, first clean up the mess, because there is a big mess again. We have 42 people in here, and no one is talking. Come on, people, talk. Talk to me. As I clean up my massive mess of crap. These little, like, needle wires. Thank you, Astrum. Good words. There's my arm. There's my arm on camera. Alright, so now the next thing we have to do is we are going to desolder this here. Well, let me get it disassembled first, and then I can show you what we're actually doing on it. So let me grab my thingy thing here. Bought a cooler fan for this one. Hey, Eli's here. You were here from the beginning, right, Eli? Or did you just join? Hey, we got a new person. Greetings from Peru. Hello. Is it what time is it in Peru? It's the same time as Eastern, right? Or is it Central? It's Peru, Eastern, or Central? These are. I'm not gonna set up the new pie that's replacing this on stream today. I'm just gonna desolder this one. But I should be able to just swap out the NVMe, and it should just take everything over. It's the same board. It's just 8 gig instead of 4. Yeah, I was thinking about putting an OLED on my newer board too. My next board I'm doing, but just completely ripped there. Damn. Cool. Alright, so take that off. We will put these parts in a little bin, so I have them. Put that over there. Alright, so what we have to do on this is we have to desolder this and that, which might be a pain in the ass. We will see how this goes. Have you ever tried hand wiring a hot swap board? No. No, I don't know. I just haven't bothered with hot swap. I'd rather just solder the stuff. And the thing is, with soldering, it makes it stronger. Also, let me take my NVMe off, because I don't want to risk breaking that. Because that is important. That is my entire board, basically. Or my entire OS. I have a bit for that. So this is one of my complaints with these orange pies, actually, is that for this, for some reason, they don't give you a mounting screw, an M2 screw. Like, I had to use this M3 screw for some reason, because they don't give you a mounting screw. There's no way to see, like, you can see there's no standoff or anything in there. So I don't know why, but it's a simple enough solution. But, like, still. There's my Minecraft server right there. Alright, so let's see if we can do this now. He did say that I can destroy them if I need to, which I might have to. We will find out. But in theory, I should be able to just desolder these. Let me actually just grab some wick. I'm just going to try to wick them. But yeah, this might be more of a pain in the ass than I thought. Because there's a lot of pins here. Let's try. This thing is so annoying because it doesn't like to go down all the time. Let me add some solder to it. Yeah, this is not doing what I expected it to. No, I don't have any, like, flux. Well, actually, I do. I have the flux pen. Sometimes adding solder will make it so you can, when you use the solder pump, it'll actually pull on easier. Just fusing to it. I think they use lead-free solder on this too, which is making my life torture right now. Yeah, they use lead-free solder. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these off without damaging the board, actually. If you're watching still, client, if you're still watching, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these off without damaging this board, so let me know what you want to do here. And I can try. If you're fine with me possibly damaging the board, then I can keep trying. But as you can see, this is like just punch us in here. This is lead-free mixing with leaded solder, and it's not. It's like a big chunk too. I need to get this off. So Ashton's asking, why are we doing this? So if we take this and this off, it will get thinner. Then he's going to cut this with like an angle grinder to make it thinner. So it makes the board just thinner. But you can see I'm starting to burn the PCB there. These, I think they use leaded or lead-free solder because you can see how it's not shiny either. So that's indicative of lead-free solder, which a lot of like commercial products use lead-free too, which makes soldering a massive pain in the ass. Like, I hate lead-free solder. But I think that's... Let me see if I can heat these up and how these come off on the ends here. Yeah, you can see that's not even heating up. So yeah, look here at this. Let me show this. Use the flux pen. I don't think that will help too much. Let's just see. I'm gonna put a little flux on this, and I'm gonna put my iron to the highest it will go. I'm gonna put it to 400. Well, yeah, we're gonna go to the maximum. We're gonna go to 400 degrees Celsius here. Maybe it's an issue of skill. Nah, I hate lead-free solder. I just hate it. But look, all right. So let's try. See, we're trying to heat this up on the end here. See how much heat I'm putting into this? See that? And it's not even. It's just starting to go. It's not even going. I mean, that's hot, right? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is ass. This is terrible. Alright, I'm gonna have to message him and tell him. Yeah, let me shoot him a message really quick. I put flux already. Where'd my flux pen go? Let's see. Try to get more out. Right, that has a lot of flux on it. Let's see. I mean, you guys see that, right? It's literally not even heating up. I'm at 400 C right now. And that's not the one I want to desolder anyway, so we keep that in mind. Alright, that's flooded with flux, so that should work. This is why I hate lead-free solder, though. It's just, it's terrible. It's dog shit. I mean, look at that. I am literally holding a 400-degree iron on that, and it's not heating up. I mean, what the hell? Maybe if I get more solder onto it? I mean, even with that on it, it's not heating. Wow. That's actually annoying. Oh, wait, maybe. Hold on. I can just break it off. We could do like the Pico. All right, he gave me the okay to rip them off, so let's just do this. Okay, so this here you can see. This feels so wrong. All right, that one just ripped right out, so that one's good. So we got the USB off. And then I can just clip these. So there's one. Now this one here, I don't know how I'll get it off though. That's the problem. Ow. Sharp. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the traces because there's not that many over on this end. My theory is if I can just get a good grip on this. I do not like this. Okay, this will work, actually. Alright, this actually worked. This was way simpler than I expected. And the question is, will the board still work? Probably. I have to be careful. That looks like a transformer in there. Okay, there we go. So, we got him off. We got him off. Okay, let's see. Does the board still power up? Let me just clean these up. So the solution was just straight up yanking them. Nothing looks damaged. There's basically nothing in this area anyway. PoE? Yeah, I think so. I think it's a PoE port. There we go. So, in theory now, if I am to grab this like this and I plug it in, we should get a red light. I mean, yeah, this should be fine. Alright, we got him off. I'm... Someone clip that. I mean, holy hell. Someone clip that. Jesus. That is bad, what I just did there. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, so I think we're good. I messaged them. That's done now, so that's all we had to do with that. Let me clean up my carnage here. I mean, holy shit. Like, what the hell? This is terrible. I hate this. I hate this. Let's throw this away. Let me tell the client real quick. Alright, so now we can finally move on to the new keyboard project after I clean this up because it's nasty. Let me put this away. Alright, let me put this back there and then we will continue. Alright, so let's move on now to... Well, let me put this over here. Let me grab these. Unplug my iron. Just cleaning up for this next part because we gotta get all the carnage out of the way. Alright. Trying to regain my composure after that brutality there. Holy shit. Alright, let me put this over here. So now we can finally move on. Oh, let me shake this off really quick. Jesus, that was weird. What the hell? This had static on it. It shocked my ear. Weird. Okay. Alright. Let's put that down. Clean this off. Did I just mess up my stream? That was weird. Like this thing. I don't know if you guys heard that. Did you maybe hear the static? That was... Ow. It literally shocked my ear. I want to check my FedEx really quick. Hold on. Let me check my I've been waiting on a thing today, and it's been annoying me because I've been waiting on it. It was supposed to get here yesterday, and then it didn't get here today. Or, well, it didn't get here yesterday. I'm hoping maybe it will get here today. So, is it out for delivery? Come on. Come on. It just says today. It doesn't say out for delivery. I don't know. I don't know. These are timeless 7 hertz. 7 hertz timeless. Something like that. So what I want to do now is we're going to take this, and we have to bend the wires. This is the last thing I wanted to do today. So we're going to put the switches in here. And we just have to bend the wires for both halves. So I already got these in. I'm not building this today. I'm just literally getting the copper set up so I have it for the video. I also probably should do the stabilizer, but I might just do that at a different time. Because the stream's going on longer than I thought. Hey, Sander's back. Yeah, you missed something, Sander. If you skip back about 10 minutes, maybe? 5 minutes? Someone help him out. I mean, holy hell. Oh, you posted it in general? Let me see, let me see. I cannot believe that still. What I just did there, that was terrible. That was bad. That right there was worse than the Pico, I think. That was... I mean, it was relatively easier than the Pico. They just kind of broke off because it was lead-free solder, and lead-free solder is brittle. But, like, still, that was... that was bad. Okay, that was bad. Like, I'm not gonna say that was anything but just bad. Alright, so we can bend these now. My marker so I can mark these. Once I get one of these done, though, then it's just the same process, just over and over for the rest of them. You know, I am considering too for this build, maybe I just do a different method of wiring it, 'cause it's always a pain in the ass doing this, like, bending shit. This isn't too terrible, though. Will there be more videos or live about 3D modeling? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided on that. That's not too bad. Alright, that wasn't too horrible. This is perfect. So now we can just straighten this out. Why not bend it in a shallow angle? That's actually a better idea. Let's do that. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. You just kind of do that, and then... There we go. Why, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, we're doing that. We're gonna do that. I don't feel like bending these wires like that today. I just don't want to. I'm doing it this way. Thank you for that suggestion, whoever said that, I can't find. Sander. Thank you, Sander. I am getting hungry, so we are doing the lazy method to get this just ready for a video this weekend. So it actually need to bend right about here, I think. You know what? I might do it with this wire. I don't even have to do that today, really. I can do that like when I'm ready for the video. I'm getting hungry, okay? Getting hungry. Hey Joe, any chance you'll be making a how to set up ZMK Studio portion in the near future wireless build video? I'll probably show ZMK Studio, but I won't show how to set it up. It's a little bit more in depth. Coding stuff kind of backfires when I do videos on it because there ends up being more questions than answers at a lot of them. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to teach code is what I'm getting at. Bend that way. Trying to see if I can bend this like one of those. It's actually a pretty good bend. Straighten that out. Yeah, so that's how that will go. Right? That looks good. Thank you, Sander. That my brain no work, and you fixed brain no work by simple solution. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. I mean, I don't really like how it looks, but I don't know, I think I'm getting hungry, so I'm getting perfectionism, and yeah. So I think what I want to do with this, I'm gonna actually, I'm not gonna do this on stream today. I'm gonna rebend these as 16 gauge. I'm gonna do 16 gauge on these, because that would be simpler to do for them. And yeah, I'll just do that off stream because I am hungry and we've been going for 2 hours, so I want to go eat. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm calling the stream here because I'm hungry. I want to go eat, and we will do this on a different time. I'm gonna film this video this weekend though, so this is a board that I'm working on. Like, this is this weekend. Actually, what I can do on stream right now, I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna glue in the ports, which I don't know where they went. So never mind. I take that back. Yeah, I will set this up on a different video because I am hungry and I need to eat because I only ate 2 waffles like 5 hours ago. Yeah, I need food. So we're calling the stream here, and it was a pretty good one. We hung out for almost 2 hours here. I'm starving now, and yeah, we'll do a Q&A stream probably before the new year. I think I want to try to do that before the new year, so we will do that. And yeah, that's it. So we hung out. Join my Discord if you're not. Link in the description. I don't know if we have any new members in here. Oh, we do have a few people that joined today. Oh, we got like 4 people to stream. Cool. So, more people join the Discord down below. Astrum, thanks for becoming a member. If you want to be cool like Astrum, become a member. But other than that, that's what we got today. We did some stuff. We did some carnage. We got a really good clip of the carnage on that device, which is terrible. So, yeah, I'm headed out now. I'm gonna go eat. I am hungry. I am starving. So let me find out how I stop this stream now. Let me find out how I stop this properly, because I never stop it properly. I always like abruptly cut it off. Like all of a sudden I just like cut it. So I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna do this, and this will end the stream. So when I see that over here, wait. So when I see that over here, that's when I stop the stream. So I'm gonna hold up this. This is the end of the stream.